Hello and happy July. I hope you are staying cool, even though I keep telling people please don't complain about the heat because winter is going to be here in a hot minute. But anyway, I'm so glad to be with you today to provide a few updates. A couple big ones. We are in the process of appointing the replacement for Commissioner Dave Allen. So we were accepting applications last week up until yesterday for that position. The City Commission, I have a subcommittee of the City Commission and Third Ward residents who will be doing the first vetting of the candidates, and then the full City Commission will do second round interviews, and we are hoping to have someone selected by the end of July and in place so that they can join us as we move forward with the search for the city manager. So we want to make sure that the Third Ward has 2 votes and their voices are heard as we move forward with selecting our next city manager. So it's important we have them in place because we are moving forward with that process as well. So the application process for the city manager has closed. Our consultant that we're working with is vetting the candidates now. We'll be bringing forward a slate of finalists to interview. We are hoping to have interviews the last week of July and first week of August, with a decision hopefully made by August 7th. So as that process continues and we have things finalized, we'll make sure to get the word out about that. A few other updates. Last month we passed our city budget, so that was a wonderful thing. And we're moving into looking into the future here. A couple big things on our plate. Probably the biggest one that we're taking on right now is that we are considering a medical marijuana ordinance. So this week and early next week we're having community meetings about that and what that ordinance would look like, and the regulations that would be surrounding the location. So this is a land use issue, so it's in our zoning code. And so we have a scheduled public hearing for that at our July 10th meeting at 7 p.m. So if you want to weigh in on that, please give us a call, email us, or just show up at our City Commission meeting and let us know your thoughts. And then last, well, I should say 2 things. We are in high construction mode right now, so there are lots of streets with lots of construction. Please check out the city website so you know where the detours are. But also, if you come across a pothole or other concerns, call that into 311. We really want to know. And then last, tomorrow is Independence Day, so 4th of July. My office has been getting a lot of calls with people who are frustrated that fireworks are going off at 2 and 3 a.m. Just want to remind you that ever since the state legalized commercial grade fireworks, we know that it's a growing problem, not just in our cities, but cities throughout the state. So a couple of reminders. One, in our city we have an ordinance. We want you to enjoy fireworks and do that around holidays, so we allow it the day before, the day of, and the day after, up until midnight. So just ask you to be respectful of your neighbors and know that they may have to get up the next day and go to work, or have children or dogs that get terrified, and so please just be mindful of that. If you have a complaint, I know that our police department has been getting a lot of complaints. Unfortunately, it's hard to stay on top of all of those sometimes, so please, again, just be patient with our public servants who are out there trying to make sure that our city stays safe. And then the last thing about fireworks, know that there are fire hazards. We just posted some recommendations from our fire marshal, Rick Doctor, so please be careful if you are shooting them off. And I hope you have a very safe and happy 4th of July. Thanks.